Welcome. Welcome to October Denver BitDevs. What a great turnout. When we were smaller, we used to do new member introductions, but we just don't have time for that anymore. So I hope you guys have had an opportunity to kind of mingle with each other, introduce yourselves. There's a lot of new faces here tonight, so round of applause for everyone who came here for the first time. Tonight we're going to talk about seed phrases and entropy. Entropy is just randomness, and this is really one of the critical parts of Bitcoin. You can't hold Bitcoin without it, or at least not for very long, because somebody else will hold it for you. So what we've got tonight is different workstations all across the room. You'll see little pink post-it notes of different types of ways that you can generate seed phrases. This is dice. David's gonna be running the dice. I don't know how it works. Yeah. We're shooting dice over here. But we're going to generate entropy, essentially seed phrases, which are private keys, so that you can import it into a wallet. I mean, if you have a ledger, you can take the seed phrase that you generate and import it to a ledger and use it. The important point is that it's got enough randomness or entropy. 128 bits is a 12-word seed phrase. 256 is a 24-word seed phrase. If we have time tonight, we'll get together and talk about the difference between 12 and 24. Foundation Devices wrote a pretty good article on why you only need 12. And so maybe we can talk about that when we get back together. So we've got dice here, cold card over there. We've got what's over there? Quarters, flipping coins, heads or tails. We've got entropia, which is a pill. You pick the words out of the pill bottle, and it's just so random. And we've got a deck of cards over there. We've got I forget what that one's called. Seed roll, which is a Denver community member who created his own project for this. We also have those for sale too. There's only 5, first run edition. So if you think that's a cool thing, you want to buy your own, they're on the counter, or talk to Dylan. And then we've got a seed signer here where we'll scan with entropy from the camera and generate your seed from what it sees. And then Colin will be running this one up here, which is a radioactive isotope Geiger counter. So
it's the cool station. It's in this corner.
Should I bring my seed signer over here?
Sats over there.
Yeah.
Sats over there.
Roll 1, done. Roll 2.
there you go.
Tails. Oh god. Heads. Tails.
So heads is green and tails is blank.
Tail.
How's the flipping going? This is the real flippening.
There it is. Oh, right there.
Wait, don't put this on the internet. I'm going to use this for my next wallet.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
And it should give you a QR code. Sweet.
Cool.
And you could try importing that to Blue Wallet or something and see if it works.
I don't have that app. Anyone have that?
I do have Blue. It's going to be this column here.
Yep.
And we're 4-1-4-1-4-1-4-2. Snap. 2 heads.
Let's see what he's got. That's going to be bits.
Those are rerolls?
Those are all bits.
This is going to spell bits.
So why is that a reroll, Dave?
Because 5 and 6 are not a part of the board.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So anything above a 4, we reroll.
Give me some bits.
Got 2 5s again. We were talking about checksum, Zach, and just how you need to find that last word. Yeah. Through the hardware wallet itself as a verification step that you have an actual seed.
Go back. Then we have seeds here, which once we create a seed, they're all sitting there. And then if we want to create a new one, we go here, we go new seed, and we can take a picture of anything. So Oh, it is upside down. Yeah.
So you did a 12 word, right?
Yep. So we pick one word out, or one out. You mix it. You drop it. You have a 50-50 chance. You get an option, CLEA. Write that down. You put it back in because you want to ensure that you have the full possibility of randomness and entropy. You repeat 11 or 23 times, and then that 12th or 21st time is a checksum verification done on a hardware device, not connected to the internet, of course, and that ensures that you have a private key that actually works, essentially. So it gave me an option once I typed in the first 11 words, and it said, hey, pick one last word, that will be your last bit of entropy. So I got to choose of any of these 2048 words. I chose the last one, entered it. It used that entropy from my selection, and it gave me the last word that completes the private key. So I chose the word machine. I mistakenly thought that was the checksum word. No, it's not. When I chose the word machine, that was the last bit of entropy that derived mad.
Meaning just you turn the dice rolls into the entropy, or you can take a photo and it uses the pixels from the photo to generate your entropy for a 128 or 256-bit. This is a self-custody pack that I've created, and we have a seed signer here we're demonstrating. This is magnetic power, so you can't transfer any data to your possibly corrupted or power source. This starts up. You can use your dice to generate entropy. You can use a photo to generate entropy using scan, taking a photo, and then using that photo to generate your entropy for a 128 or 256-bit 12-word, 24-word seed. Yeah,
There we
photo.
go. Capturing.
And that's going to turn that seed, that photo, using that entropy of that photo into 12 words.
There it is. Don't send money there. And then we can skip, get the fingerprint, and then we could back it up and export it as a CQR.
Yep.
Which we would then transcribe it into one of these things, or we got
Stainless steel. This
stainless
is
steel version
from Vulcan 21 in Austria. Shout out to Vulcan 21. And
That's badass.
this is where then you record your seed on 3 QR codes, which you store in 3 tamper-evident bags and back up in 3 packs and store in 3 different locations.
Yes.
You can also use this for making a stainless steel QR code, which you imprint with a center punch. Anyways, Seed Signer rocks, Vulcan 21 rocks. Shout out to all the BitDevs making shit happen.
There's 2 algorithms that are. Oh no, you're fitting me when I'm explaining something. There's 2 algorithms that are used to kind of reverse kind of secrets, let's say. And so with Postgres, Century right there.
Century.
Yeah.
Century or century, like the year, 100 years?
Century, 100 years.
Bitcoin will still be here in 1 century.
Hopefully, actually not just hopefully, it's going to be more like certainly like 120, right? And then we're going to have to like talk about tail missions or
Oh no! 21. Fine, just 22 million.
Okay,
Just 22 million coins.
just another million.
And I always do like or
Keep going to the
operations.
Okay. Like
How's this going over here? Making sense? Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah.
That's why there's instructions.
Yeah,
Be my first choice.
Seed generation.
Yeah.
It took an engineer, a math guy,
Everyone thinking about it.
a couple node runners. Yeah, we're good. We got there eventually.
And then are you recording the seed on there after? Or?
We didn't get that far.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
You're still not a single word generated.
We figured
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just didn't write them down.
Oh,
We know-
wow.
We know how to
Okay.
do it. We just didn't write it down.
Discard taking any cards and placing the face up in the discard pile. Now all cards are in the discard pile. Turn the discard pile over. Game is done. Now it contains at least 23 consecutive unsuited tuples. So we got discard.
He paired it to where if you have the same suit, those like don't correspond to like
So we're getting rid of those. We put it in the discard.
So, here you go.
here's the demo.
So this is the radioisotope seed generator, and I will open it up so you can see the inside. Hear it beeping. So you can see these are the radioactive sources right here, and the Geiger counter tube, the Geiger mule tube is the sort of golden thing that you can barely see underneath it. Got it connected to the Raspberry Pi, power and data. And then, now if I start this up, can you, boom. All right, so we're gonna do oversampling. We're not gonna do any here. We're just gonna hit a 1, and we're not gonna save it. So now it's collecting the entropy right here. It's gonna take about 10 seconds or so. And then, boom, there's your seed phrase and your X puppet and seed puppet.
Look at that. All right, don't use that because
Don't use
recorded
that.
it. Sweet, man. And how long did it take you to build this? Where'd you get the inspiration?
So the inspiration for this was from Raw Avocado on Twitter. He had built this with audio sources, and I contacted him and I said, "Hey, that's really cool. I want to build it. I think I have everything." And he said, "Your Geiger counter is better than mine. Just pipe the data straight in." So I did. So this is a lot faster and more efficient.
Yeah, that was super quick. And then we've got a QR code of this
and so
generated
this is the
too.
XPub.
The XPub, okay.
So I don't give you a QR code for your seed phrase. You have to write that down.
Okay, this is the pub key.
This is your pub key, so you can then immediately import that into a wallet.
To a wallet.
And generate your receipts.
Very cool.
Here's the problem. The Geiger tube cannot detect the radiation from those things. Those things are so hot in alpha, which is fine because alpha won't even go through your skin. It won't even come out inside the box. But it's when it hits an air molecule, it will generate a little bit of beta or a little gamma. That's what it's hearing.
Travis, what do you have here, man?
This is the S19J Pro Slim, inspired by the Satin Stacking Pleb on Twitter. It's a single board ant miner. It's
quiet.
With a power supply inside. The control board is inside. And it's hashing right now 29.5 terahash, something like that.
Let me refresh that once,
A space heater that pays you back.
So this is about the power consumption of an S9, but much more efficient, or?
It's much more efficient, and right now it's warmer air, but I'm somewhere, this is not exactly right, but I'm around 30 watts a terahash.
30, okay.
30 watts.
And it's pulling 86, it's volts, amps.
Amps. So
that'd be 120.
So let's do the math on that right now. So
It's like 900 watts, 1,000 watts.
Yeah, 8.65 times, it was 114, excuse me. 114 volts. So we got that.
Volts.
So we got 986 watts. Now if we divide that by 29, I'm gonna guess about 31 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. 33. So now what happened last night? I had it out on the porch, and it was sucking cold air. And if you can get this temperature down, the J Pro boards really run a lot better, more efficient with cold air. So this was at about 53 last night, 53 degrees Celsius last night, and it was making about 25.5.
So it's more efficient as
in the cold air.
in the colder air, right. Okay. Sweet. And did you build this yourself?
Built it myself. Yeah. I use parts.
Looks real safe, man.
You can touch this.
I'm not gonna.
It's 12 volt. It's 12 volt. It's just like a battery terminal on your car.
Mining in the kitchen, and it's quiet.
Yeah.
12 word.
Did a 12 words. 24 words. That's a lot of writing.
That's a lot.
A lot of flipping.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about in a bit. Is the difference in why 12 is all you need.
I'd love to hear that. All right.
Which ones were your favorites?
Seed cider.
Seed signer?
Yeah.
Naturally. The Geiger counter? Yeah, that seemed to be the binary dice thing. The binary dice? The roll one. Oh, the seed roll kit. Yeah. Thank you all for coming so much. We'll see you next month.
Thanks, Jack.